Rising Stars, your girl Foxy, and I'm back. So, how's everyone doing? And I just wanted to pop on here because I know I've been missing in action, but I just want to come on here and just talk to you guys for a second and just tell you why I've been missing the action. I'm going to be talking about it in a series of different segments about what's been going on. So, if anyone doesn't know, I'm a very positive person. And there's been so much negativity that's been going on that I had to step back and I had to relax. I had to get my mind right. I had to think about what I was going to talk about and how I can be positive when all this negativity is going on in the world. But just me personally, I'm going to start off with my journey. My journey started about, I want to say maybe 3 years ago when we found out that my husband had cancer. And so, we've been dealing with that for going on 3 or 4 years now. It started off as just like a little something on his neck, a little goiter. We thought it was a goiter. Um, and it kept getting bigger. So we was like, well, let's go get this tested and find out what it is. So we went to the doctor. He got it tested. Um, they looked at it, and then it was so crazy because when we went back from the doctor to get the test results, they immediately told him, said, well, we need you to go see a specialist because we believe that it may be cancer, but you need to go see a specialist. So we had a what they call a biopsy, and that's the results that we got back. It said that he had small cell cancer. And it was small cell is like a lymph node cancer, is in the lymph nodes. And so there starts our journey. So the minute we got the information back, they told us immediately. We was at one doctor. Well, as soon as before we could walk out the parking lot or get out into the parking lot, they was like, you need to go see the specialist. And so they said, we know. We called the specialist, or they called us. It happened so fast. They wanted us to come ASAP. We went to them ASAP, and then immediately following that, I would say about a week later, we were back at the hospital. My husband had to get a port in his chest to do the chemo. So he has a port in his chest where they directly put the chemo straight through there. So that was the first step we had to go through to get the port done. Um, the chemo and radiation, it's a lot. So going through both of those, the chemo and the radiation, and it is true when you go through that, your hair do fall out. It falls out. And my husband has a really good graded hair, and then it just started coming out. So it was like, okay, so we dealt with that. But, it's cool. He's a trooper. But to sit there and watch your loved one go through chemo and radiation and being sick, and it's it's different. You have to figure out your own emotions. So the whole time is that I'm trying to be strong for him. I never let myself get too emotional, and till I realized that I had to break down. I had to cry about it. I had to just figure it out. I had to put the trust in the Lord and say, you know what, this is what we about to go through. And for anybody who ever had a loved one that went through chemo the very first time, it take a toll not only on that person but on the person that's there with them, their partner. It is a it took a toll on me, and it was hard. It was hard trying to stay positive and just try to understand, because I couldn't. I be honest with you, and he knows that we talk about. I couldn't understand what he was going through. I didn't understand it. I couldn't understand what I couldn't say. I know how you feel, because I couldn't tell him that, because I didn't know how he feel as far as what he was going through with the first stages of going through the chemo. Because the very first time, it is a take a toll on your body. It's watching them being sick, and you sitting there, and you just want to go into a corner and just cry, because you don't want to see them. You don't want them to see how sad and upset you are about them being so super sick. And it's just a lot that you have to go through. So I remember one of my first posts I did was like, don't forget about the person that's there with that person. Check on us too, because mentally it's a lot. Mentally it was a lot. It took a toll on me. Um, it took a toll on me. It took a toll on me as far as my work. I wasn't focused at work. I was always so worried. I'm going to the city with him while I watch the chemo get through his body, and being with him after he get out of the treatments and seeing how sick he was, and not knowing how to ask the questions like, are you okay? How you feeling? And I know that sounds bad because you don't know what to ask. You don't know what to say to this person, because you can say, well, how you feel today? And then they look at you like, damn it, I just had chemo. I'm like, how did I supposed to feel? And that's the things that you learn when you're with your loved one. So this is going to be the first part of our journey that we're going to go through. And I discussed this with him, so he's okay with me talking about this, taking us through the journey. And I might even try to get him on here to do a Q&A to see how he feels, because it not only did it take a toll on us, it's a really taking a toll on us, being like our marriage, because we had to, at one point it's just like it's me and him, so I have to be that person strong for him. But then you don't want to be too overbearing, and you don't want to be that person that's like, oh my God, what's going on, you okay, every 5 minutes, and I know that that's got to be irritating to somebody who's sick, and you just ask that question, but then as time went on, I just listened. That's all I had to do was just listen. He listened to me, I listened to him, and we figured it out that we both just had to listen to each other. And I just had to listen to what his needs were, and what he could and couldn't eat, and making sure that he did eat, and make sure that he got certain, nourishments in him, and it's for, different things. So we just going through it. We're going through the whole kit and caboodle. We're still in treatment. And they say that he, I won't say they say he's getting better, because we haven't heard that one word. We want to hear remission, but it's still there. And the doctors, every time you go to the doctor, our doctor is hilarious. Very funny. He's a funny, good doctor. He'd just be surprised that he's still here. But I'm being optimistic every day, and I just pray. And you know what? We just take one at a time. So right now, we're just living our life. So we're doing stuff that we want to do. So that's all I have for you guys today, because I don't know if, I think there was a reason why I kind of pulled back all the negativity. I'm just trying to just stay my positive self, and you know how hard that is for somebody to stay positive when you're going through what you're going through. And I just figured I'd just get on here and just talk to you guys about it a little bit, and then and I would continue to go through the chapters, and I'm gonna bring you guys along with us, because I think it's important that you understand what people what you can do for somebody that's going through it, because and it's not only just being there. You just have to listen to what they want, listen to their needs and listen to what they want, and just try to understand, but you'll never know what they're feeling because you're not in that situation. But you can just try to understand, and don't forget that the husband or the wife, the mother, the daughter, the son, or another parent, grandparent, whatever, don't forget about the people who are there with them every day, because sometimes we need that too. We need somebody to understand us too. So with that being said, Foxy Stars, your girl Foxy. Oh, and I don't know if y'all can notice, but look at the eyes. I went somewhere today. I thought I was really sexy and cute. I'll drop the picture of my whole outfit, my fit in there, And I just got back, and I said, let me go in here and talk to you guys. The little fit. Look at the little eyebrow. I know I'm not a professional makeup person, but so guys, thank you for joining my channel. If you're not a person who's joining my channel yet, just join my channel. It's fun, and it's a safe space, and we're always having a good time over here, and I'm very positive. So like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and that's all I have for you today, Foxy Stars. Oh, you know what? And I got my nails done. I might drop. I got a couple pictures I'm just gonna drop in between this video so y'all can see because I thought I was so super cute today, and I just gotta say, yeah, I had fun tonight. So guys, I just random talk, and I'll be back because I will be going live pretty soon, and that should be very fun because I'm just gonna just get on here and just start talking. I'm not gonna have no platform, no notes, no nothing, and just be Foxy. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much. I love you guys, to all my Foxy stars, and I am back, and I'm feeling good, and that's all I got to say for you guys. Love you guys. Bye.